Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and today we're going to be covering Mono Green Stompy in Ravnica Allegiance Standard. So I have to admit, I am really struggling with this deck. There's two different directions I really want to go with this one. One is a more traditional, big, large, trampling creatures, run over your face and kill you kind of one, which is the deck that we're going to feature tonight. And the other is a more going a little bit wide, still having larger creatures featuring biogenic ooze. So what I decided to do was I'm going to split this video into two videos. I'm going to give you both decks because I couldn't decide which one I liked better, so I'm going to go with both. That's just kind of what I'm going to do. So let's kind of go into Mono Green Stompy in Ravnica Allegiance Standard. So this deck really hasn't changed much. From the previous video that I did, it has one major exception from Ravnica Allegiance. So of course we're going to start off with 4 Llanowar Elves. Any good mono green deck that's ramping into larger creatures is going to need them. I went with 3 Pelt Collectors. You're going to notice down the line that I have a whole bunch of 3s. And the reason for that is I love all of these creatures. They all serve different purposes. They all do different things. And it was really, really difficult for me to decide to trim one, to decide which one it's going to be. If I had to make a choice on which one I would trim, we'll get to it. So anyway, Pelt Collector is in here and is a 3 count. He's a 1/1 for 1, but whenever a creature that's larger than him, almost every creature in the deck is, he gets a +1/+1 counter. Once he hits 4, he gets Trample, which is super cool. The major addition from Ravnica Allegiance Standard is going to be the Growth Chamber Guardian. Fantastic little 2/2 bear, but you can adapt him on the following turn, assuming you hit your land drop, to be able to make him a 4/4 and go and fish for another one just like him. It's deck filtering. It allows you to get through a lot of creatures, and they get out there pretty quick, and it gets pretty wide. He's also a big feature in the other deck that I'm going to feature later. 4 Kraul Harpooners are in there, mostly for flying creatures like those mono blue flying decks. Ugh, super annoying. But mid to late game, they can take down things like, Shalai or some of the larger features. I've killed, what am I thinking? Doom Whisperers. I've killed large creatures with this guy. So you can think of him as a 2 mana casting cost removal spell. But if he hits the table and lands, he's also got reach, which is super awesome. 3 Rabid Bites are in there to kind of help. You've got bigger creatures and you've got things in your way. You can get them out of your way. I'd love to keep this at 4, but again, I was struggling so much with what to keep in and what not. Blanchwood Armors are in there to, of course, you're going to have nothing but green mana, so you're just giving +1/+1s for every forest you have in play, which is fantastic. And you have a bunch of trampling, large, big, mean, scary creatures in here, which make them even meaner and scarier. Steel Leaf Champion is a must, without a doubt. 3 casting costs for a 5/4 that can't be blocked by creatures with 2 power or less. Huge. Great turn 2 play, which I love. Thrashing Brontodon is in there, mostly because, at 3 casting costs for a 3/4 is super good. He'd be good on his own if he did nothing else. However, he also has the added benefit to sacrifice him for 1 and destroy an enchantment on the board. So if you've got an Excellent Binding or Conclave Tribunal or something like that, or one of the red ones, either the Flame of Keld or the other one that allows them to draw more cards, you can pop all those things off the board and kill their card draw for just sacrificing a creature. So super utilitarian, love the creature. Nullhide Ferox. So if I had to choose between the two, which one would I take? Because as far as I'm concerned, these two creatures serve two very different purposes. First of all, they're both hexproof. If I had to choose, I'd keep the Vine Mare because the Vine Mare's hexproof does not come off, whereas the Nullhide Ferox can. However, there's so many discard decks out there that says, hey, discard a card. His added ability allows you to just discard him and put him directly on the table. So it's kind of a... So he's hexproof light as far as I'm concerned. If someone wants to kill him, they can. They just need to pay 2 extra mana for doing so. But he does bring some other things. So if it were me, this would be the card I'd trim from the deck, but still super good card. And of course, Vine Mare we've covered. Can't be blocked by black creatures. Also super utilitarian. A lot of people forget that. What would a mono green deck be without Carnage Tyrant? Can't be countered, trample, hexproof, beautiful card. Toss a Blanchwood Armor on this thing, and he is super scary. And of course, our Lord Ghalta. Have to have him in the deck because of all the creatures you're putting down, all the power you're putting on the board. He's normally a 2 casting cross creature, and of course, 22 forests. So let's go play some games with Mono Green Stompy. So if you're and there it is, the deck I previewed. I'm still toying with it. The Jameer discard deck. We'll see how that one goes. I think there's some good things in that deck. I really do. I'm struggling with what goes in it. I'm down to the point of trying to figure out what creatures go into that deck to make it good. I think there's plenty of discard in black and blue to have Raider's Wake, and ooh, I think we will keep this one. And I'm going to turn my watch off like I thought I did. Apologies for that. That's so unprofessional. I do wish I had my 1-drop, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this anyway. Because I do see a path to greatness. Ooh, mono blue. Oh boy. Got to... Ooh, always nice to get that 1-drop in there too. Gotta love me some mono blue. So this is where Kraul Harpooner comes in, and he's an all-star. Now, depending on what he does, I'm assuming he's going to keep a dive down open, but it's always worth a shot. Time over. Well, let's see if he's got the dive down. He does not. The upside is that the Kraul Harpooner stays alive, can block the Terramander. Oh, no, he does have it. Okay. We'll hold off there. I'll just Rabid Bite him next turn. So this is the interesting part with blue. They don't really have a ton of removal. They have counter spells, but once things hit the table, that's a problem. Okay. Not sure why he went down that route. Swing and hit him for 2. If I get that 1 more mana, this is going to get really funny really quick. Interesting choice. Now's a perfect time to get the Steel Leaf in, though. No, I'm going to hold for 1 more turn. If he swings with the Tempest, he's going to lose it, and he knows it. And that's a really rookie move for mono blue. Yep. It's a rookie move for mono blue. I was just going to say, because if you tap down to get the Tempest Gen up, which you're tempted to do, you open yourself up for attack. So, early win for the mono green deck. I'm going to curse myself by saying this one, but this deck actually does pretty well against mono red. Because the creatures have such high toughness, their little 1/1s, 2/1s, even the Steamkin that can get up to 4/4 aren't as... Where are my 1-drops? What the heck? Aren't nearly as scary. Ooh, Rakdos colors. Let's see what happens. Be a gentleman and say hello and hit the cough button. Yeah, ooh, Rakdos aggro. Should be fun. Yeah, I am still fighting off this cold, but I am much, much better than I was before. So we are going to drop the Growth Chamber Guardian. We're going to take some pain here for a turn. But on the following turn, he's going to be a 4/4, and I'm just going to have this run of 4/4s. And this deck does not run a ton of big creatures. No, I'm willing to take the 2 damage for that. Because I'm going to do this. And I'm going to go fish for my other one. And I'll wait. So now his little trick doesn't work anymore. And on the next turn, he's going to be getting a Nullhide Ferox. Aww, that was mean. Well, it's Nullhide Ferox time. Bring him on in, because he is hexproof, my friend. And I am 2 more turns away from getting Carnage Tyrant out. He's thinking. So next turn, I'm probably going to hit the Growth Chamber Guardian and then go ahead and adapt it right away. I will kill one, sure. He's doing it for the card draw, if nothing else. Yep, so I need some big creatures out there. Let's go ahead and get the other Growth Chamber Guardian out there. And pump it up. So I'm going to be in a defensive position here for probably one more turn. He may have another Chupacabra in his hand. Oh, that stinks.
Here be monsters.
That stinks. He's gonna kill it anyway. That's a good move. 5, 9. Oh, very well played. Angroth, you don't see a ton of them out there. He is the absolute best Planeswalker to put in that Rakdos aggro deck. So good call, good game. He was super fast. I shudder to think what would have happened if I was able to get some of my 1-drops out. That would have been nice, but it is what it is. Can't argue. It was a good deck. That's more like it. Do I go first? I don't remember. I didn't look. He is thinking about mulliganing. It's either... No, he is not. We will drop the Llanowar and say hello, good sir. Ooh. Another mono green. I see you're a man of culture and taste. Two Carnage Tyrants is just brutal. Getting there's the trick, though. In the meantime, I'm going to have all the mana I need to just sit here and go through and grab multiple Growth Chamber Guardians. Is he reading both of my cards? This one gives mana. This one gets bigger. I'm not sure what the confusion's about. Okay, fair enough. Have a Nullhide Ferox, my friend. One that you can't do that to. Because you don't have the mana. I was really hoping to siphon through all that. However, I will have to suffice with just punching him in the face. And he quits. He fears. I didn't even get to push the attack button, darn it. Because I needed the attacks for my mission here. Oh, maybe I did get credit for it. Ooh, we'll have attack to open at minimum tonight. Let's go for another couple of games. See, this is one of my favorite archetypes. I know I've talked a ton about Mono Black, which is by far my favorite archetype play. My second favorite, of course, is Mono Green. It's rarely super competitive, but it's often scary. I will absolutely keep this. Drop Pelt Collector and say hello. Another mana would be nice. No, what do I need mana for? I got all my Growth Chamber Guardians right here. Oh, that's cute. Nope, I'm going to hold off for just a moment. If I'm going to sacrifice a creature, which one am I going to sacrifice? Probably the one I have multiple copies of. Now, what's he going to do? Is he going to sacrifice his Plaguecrafter, or is he going to sacrifice the thing that's keep me from attacking him? Huh? What's he do? I'll sacrifice that one. I'm okay. If he were to swing, which I doubt, most people keep these back for blockers. I just drop another one. I want to be punching him in the face. Most likely, I'm going to lose... Is it worth it to lose the play? No, it's not. Not yet. I feel like I should. Like, the fact that, like, yes, I'm going to lose a creature. Is it that big of a deal? Let's see what he puts down. I could tempt him by pumping up the 4/4 to try to prevent the 4/4 damage. Ooh, Laz. Oh my god. So many of them. Okay. Well, he can only kill so many. I know this probably seems foolish. It probably is. I do get to go fish for another one. I think I'm going to drop in with these two. He's not going to block with Laws, most likely, so he's going to kill the two things that are my concerns, and then I'm just going to drop two more things that I'm okay with, and I'm going to get the opportunity for pumping up the Pelt Collector. Yes, yes, yes. The 1/1 flyers do not concern me so much. Getting that thing off the board, because I have things like Carnage Tyrant. Ooh, that is scary, and I now know my target for Kraul Harpooner. Thief of Sanity is not fun. Goodbye, good sir. And have the opportunity to pump up the Pelt Collector, who is now Trample, by the way. Okay, he took it. Interesting choice. I'm still sitting on 3 mana. This is actually kind of annoying at this point. I could be doing so many fun, great things if I just had 1 more or 2 more mana Playcrafter. Ugh, super annoying. Yep, sure. Can't play... Oh, the Playcrafter says sacrifice, doesn't it? Yeah, so he can only do that so many times. My main problem with Nullhide Ferox doesn't have Trample. Granted, it's probably too much to make it hexproof and Trample like the old Carnage Tyrant, but... a guy can dream. Thief of Sanity. Super annoying card. Drop 2 lands. What did he take? Disinformation Champion. I'll drop that. I'm curious as to what he took. Llanowar Elf gets me 1 closer. I do need to keep punching him in the face, though. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's going to get annoying, but his life total is getting low. What'd I lose? I need those lands. He got a Llanowar Elf. Yep, part of the combo I'm going for. Discovery, put Disinformation Campaign back in your hand, make me drop another card later. I need a land. Oh, interesting. Really surprised he didn't make me discard. That was a weird, glitchy sort of thing. I'm going to make him kill me with 2 creatures. Sure. My thought process being, of course, he can make me discard 1 Carnage Tyrant, but not both, I hope. Getting super annoying. Oh, that would have been nice on Carnage Tyrant. Yep, you can drop that one. Yep, interesting. Unfortunately for you, I have a solid counter. Where's my Kraul Harpooner when I need him? Rabid Bite would be awesome. Oh, he got my other Carnage Tyrant. That's not cool. Aha, good sir. I see your gigantic monster, and I raise you. I might as well get his Carnage Tyrant off the board. He does realize it has trample, does he not? Okay, or he could keep it on the board for reasons unknown. Block. And take 7. And you lose next turn? I'm not really sure what you're going for. Darn it! Where did that come from? That's not typically in that deck. Alright, credit where credit's due, but darn it. I thought I had him. I was really surprised by, like, why would you only block little... It makes me wish I should have attacked with everything, but he'd have just killed everything. Interesting decision. It's like Thief of Sanity is such a dangerous card. And it fits really well into that Dromir colors, but I don't know. I don't know. Great card, not going to lie. And a great start. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Hopefully I've drawn a land by then, and a couple other creatures I can fill in the middle. I shall keep this. Am I going to get Thought Erasured? Am I going to lose my Carnage Tyrant on the first turn? Oh no, who didn't see that coming? I'm assuming it's Thought, or you're going to... Interesting. That is another option for it. Not the path I would have taken. So what that tells me is he probably has a second Thought Erasure in his hand. Hostage Taker. Wonder why he pitched that. Yep, now the Carnage Tyrant goes. everything but the Vine Mare? Not sure on that one. If it were me, I'd have made me discard. Oh, okay. Watch this. Can't be blocked by black creatures. Your own creature is going to do damage to you, and I'm going to kill you next turn. That stinks. Good call. Because it doesn't technically target me. Now the question is, can I do enough damage to get through to him next turn? I think he still would have had that, because he'd have got me for 6 this turn. No, and he would have been up to 7. No, he might have. I might have hung on to that one. I don't know that I would have quit that one. I think he actually had that game in hand. Alright, one more final game with Mono Green Stompy. This is a great deck. I love immediate matchups. Takato? Good curve, good start. Let's go. Can't beat a reach creature with Blanchwood, though. They're big flyers that you're supposed to be afraid of. Not so afraid anymore. You would prefer to put that on a trampling creature, but in a pinch. Drop the ye old Llanowar and say hello. Oh, please be mono red. Please be mono red. I don't have the cards to fight mono red at the moment in my hand, but please be mono red. Maybe I'm asking for too much. He survived. Whew. That's all I needed. Okay. It only gets worse from here. Chain Whirler. Oh no. Now, he may or may not have the lava coil. No, I'll take that. Nope, you can have it. Not going to fake me out on that one, homeboy. Going to draw cards, going to draw a lightning strike, and I can't see the other card. Firebrand, cool. Can't do both. Sure. He's thinking next turn. He doesn't know what I've got. Aww. Aww, that's not nice. Well, he is tapped down, so as much as I hate doing this, I will have to Blanchwood to keep a nice big 8/7 creature sitting there. So now he's going to have to turn his focus onto me. And I'm not going to give him the spectacle trigger this time. Unless he does it directly to me. which is what he's going to do. Draws a land, another Firebrand. Thank you. Big Hexproof 6/6 he can't deal with. Cool. I mean, technically he can, but he's got to burn enough mana to be able to do it. What's he sacrifice? Because I'm coming in to say hi. Ghalta would be amazing right now, by the way. He's going to sign the block and do the damage to me. It's the right choice. Now you tap him and do the damage to me since he's going to die anyway. Sure. What is your Chain Whirler going to do? He could spend the mana. Go through, filter another one into my hand, put him for 9. I've got another one coming after that one, by the way. So he could sit here and spend all his mana trying to kill my creatures down. All of his cards to kill my creatures. I'm just going to replace it next turn, and I'm going to hit him for 9 in the face. Ho 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 ho. Mono Red. My dear friend Mono Red. No, I'm going to hold that one. This is around the time that red players give up, by the way. And I'll wait. Now, is it possible that he can do 12 damage in one round? Sure. Absolutely. I don't want to discount that as a possibility. He's staring down that 12-12 going, what am I going to do? Yep, he's going to get super close, but he can't do it. Alright, so that's a prototypical mono red burn deck and this little janky green deck, green stompy deck, survives just well. So I did promise you a pack opening. We've got enough to do 2. So why don't we go ahead and get ourselves 2 packs for the end of this one. Let's crack this one open and see what we get. Survey says Electro Dominance. Cool card. I've seen some decks that actually kind of work with it. And let's crack open another one to celebrate Mono Green Stompy. Cry the Cranium. Great card. Oh, Ghalta Shrine. Love, love, love. Shocklands. All right, so I do hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe. It always does help out the channel. Drop some comments down below. What mono green deck do you prefer? What are your concerns? Is there any way that you would improve this, tweak this? What cards would you drop out of there? Because again, if I drop one creature, either the Nullhide or the Vine Mare, I'd have enough for 4 playsets for most of all the cards in there. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Would really appreciate it. There's also a Patreon as well. That is patreon.com/oldguygaming, MTGA. And until next video, guys, we shall see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga, and thank you for your support.